I'm getting down to, eventually it's just going to be nothing but, like, seamen and top men left. And that's going to be a lot of fun to think through, I think, because it's going to be really hard. And I'm actually honestly looking forward to the challenge that that's going to provide, because I know it's going to be very, very brilliant. And we're going to have to work very hard to try and figure it out. Okay, so these are the two people that were choked to death. I've already seen this scene. I still don't know who this guy is. I know that he was, he looks, can't figure out who he is. He looks like he's wearing, Chinese clothing, but I can't honestly tell. And I have this as James Wallace, who I think is the surgeon's mate. I mean, he looks like a surgeon. But he's not down here in this scene. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, and I've already seen all this stuff. Alright, so that might be all the information I can suss out of Soldiers of the Sea for right now. Let's go back to the... No, let's not do the calling. That's too complicated. The siren shit was way, way, way too confusing. Let's go back instead to the... let's go to a bitter cold. Because I want to look at the Russian guys and think this through a little bit more. Also, if I go back to a bitter cold, I think that I'd like to see who was at the cow slaughtering scene and get more hints about who those individuals were. So the cow slaughtering happened here, so we'll check this out. So that's the midshipman. That's the midshipman. This is Emil. This is, Charles. Oh yeah, it's the three midshipmen helping Emil do the butchering. Okay. So the two Formosans, we know their identities now. And we're looking. This is Henry Evans. He's our surgeon. We have two seamen carrying him. This guy's in the surgery. I mean, he was stabbed by a beast. I don't really see there's any other way to interpret it, and I mean, he's definitely... This guy has got to be the surgeon's mate. I mean, who else could it possibly be? So I don't know why the game isn't giving me credit for him. Just don't know. Okay, so I've sussed out all the identities of the people that were involved in the cow butchering scene, which is fine. So then, if I go back to the gambling scene, I can now suss out the identity of the other Russian guy who was playing the game. Now, that is... Where was this? Where was that scene? It was down a level. They were... Nope, it was not down a level. It was... over here. This body. Okay, these were the three Russian guys who were playing, whatever game they were playing. So we have, who's this? I have this as John. And I have this guy as layout. Wait. Okay, so this guy, I say he was drowned by a terrible beast. I assume that he is one of Alarcus or Alexi, which means that John Naples, I may have. The guy that I think is John Naples, I may be wrong about. Stop your cheating. Worry about yourself. I wonder if this translation can give me any hints. Let me see. I don't know how fast I can type in a bunch of Cyrillic characters to suss out. Maybe this translation is a little bit strange. But let me just do let me just see what I can do here. Look at that. Okay, Cyrillic translation. Russian conversion from Cyrillic to Latin alphabet. In Cyrillic, or in Latin, we have D-U-B-N, or E-N, yeah? I'm really close, actually. Let's see. Yeah, so that's Dibinya, which I guess isn't the name, because we're looking for Alexi or the other guy, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's either Alexi or Alarcus. And Dubinya, I don't know. Doesn't sound like either of those. But we can also look at what that translates into. There. So that translates into, or from Russian to English as cudgel. Huh. All right. All right. Oh. I'm supposed to figure out some of these people by looking at their shoes. Oh, that's clever. I was wondering to myself, how on earth am I going to identify some of, like, the top men and the seamen that I know nothing about? It's the fucking shoes. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so 39. Let's take a note of this. Who is on the ship's manifest at position 39? Ji Zhang. So, if I go up to the scene where all the top men are gathered in one area, and I look for the person who's wearing this sort of footwear, I will be able to identify them. And then, from that, that's awesome. Okay, so we have another kind of footwear. So we have this sort of bindy, sandally footwear for 39. I need to write this down. I'm not going to remember this. This is very, very fiddly details. So I'm going to write down bindy, sandally for 39. And I'm going to write... it looks like just kind of like slippers, basically. Slipper-ish corresponds to 38. That is clever, game. Okay. And then he's got like a fairly nondescript shoe. Yeah, so 41 has kind of a blockier polygonally shoe. And 59, let's see, so I'll put normie shoe for 59. Wait. Okay, so that's a C man. That's not one of the other guys. And what number was this one? 41 is Whaley. I already have that guy figured out. So I can figure out potentially 39 and 38, which then, okay, then by process of elimination, I can get the last guy. Perfect. Oh, man. I am smart as fuck sometimes. That is subtle. Oh, that is subtle. All right, so we're gonna go up to the top of the deck, and we're gonna get all 4 of these people. I'm actually like a little bit excited. I'm a little giddy that I figured this out, because this is probably one of the more challenging puzzles to solve in the game, and I really do think that I just nailed it. Okay, so he got electrocuted. That's Maba. Okay, this guy's got the strappy, bindy, sandally shoes. So this guy is 39. That's G. And that's Maba. And then who's this guy? I have, this is Normie, but he wouldn't be a topman. Okay, Leonid was one of the topmen. Wait, hold on. How many topmen are left? I think I've gotten almost all of the topmen too. So if we go to the crew, then we check out, there is Lewis Walker is the only top man who is unaccounted for. So it must be the case that this guy is Lewis. Okay, and then lastly, where's the other? So we have Whaley accounted for. We have Omid accounted for. We have, oh, this guy. Okay, he's wearing kind of the slippery type shoe. So I can identify him as 38. Huang Li. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got it! So we have Winston Smith. Yeah, that was an easy one. We have Huang Li. Got him by the shoes. And we have Lewis Walker. Alright. I have a big smile on my face right now. I feel intensely proud of myself at the moment. That was very... I don't want to congratulate myself too much, but I am very, very happy with my lateral thinking there. Awesome stuff. Okay. So Ji Zhang and Li Hong are two people that I could still try to suss out. He's wearing the strappy shoes, so I think I've already got this guy figured out. So I don't know why it didn't give me credit for him. Unless I have his death wrong. So I have him, Paris and Soldiers of the Sea, Part 4, 61. Let's go check out that part and then just confirm that I have the right death for him. It could be the case that I jotted down completely the wrong death and I wasn't paying attention at all. You never know. Soldiers of the Sea, Part 4. Is that right? Who's one of the top men? Where is he? Ah, yeah. This is the guy that I need to confirm his death. So he was in Soldiers of the Sea Part 4. And they were down... Yeah. They were down here. And they got killed by the giant spider thing. That, yeah, this is his corpse. Just to confirm. Those might not be strappy. They're a little... They're fuzzy and hard as shit to tell what they are. But let's see. He'll be solid here. Those look a little different. Maybe this isn't Ji Zhang. Maybe this is actually Li Hong. I don't know. They look a little different. They look a little different than the other guy's footwear. If the game weren't so fucking hard to see what I was looking at, then I'd know. But no, I don't get colors or anything like that. I get like, oh, you gotta just like identify the patterns and shit. Whatever. So we'll leave that be for right now. James Wallace still eludes me quite a lot. So I don't know why I can't identify how James Wallace died. I've tried many times to identify it. Yeah, I mean, was he not spiked? Was he strangled by a terrible beast? Do we really want to go with that? And then this guy was strangled by a terrible beast. And then... who is this? First memory. Okay, so these are the people that were asleep. Decapitation? Maybe. They weren't... oh. Oh, their heads are removed. You're correct. They're not these guys were decapitated, not strangled. And I'm gonna go back to saying that this is actually, Ji Zhang, because I'm fairly convinced that it's him. But yeah, they're, well, it kind of looks like his head is still with him, but, yeah, you're right, they were decapitated. Very, very subtle point there, but, an important one. You saved me a lot of trouble there. Alrighty, that's... I also don't know why the game isn't giving me credit for this guy. Because he was spiked. I can go back and check his corpse to verify what happened to him. He died right here. There was... you know... he definitely got spiked, and then he crawled around the corner and then died. I don't really see any other way you can say that he died than that. He came over here. There is a unusual little break in the boards. And then a hole there.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Okay. He must have gotten shot. They're saying someone shoot the damn thing. And then that guy has a gun. And it must be the case that he missed and shot this guy. So it wasn't Spike. He was shot with a gun by a guy that I can't really identify. But no, he wasn't. He was leaning there. And if you look, he's got a sword. That guy's got a gun. And he definitely shot. So whoever that guy is over there, who I cannot actually identify, was the person who shot him. So let's see. Maybe the game will give me some sort of credit here. It looks like, of all the people, that is Charles Minor. So he was shot with a gun by Charles Minor. Got him. Okay, James Wallace. Got Ji Zhang, yep. And got him. Awesome. Oh man, there is very little left in this game. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, as soon as everyone started encouraging me to be a little bit more deductive and really think things through very hard, I really started kicking this game's ass. So who's left? Who's left, who's left, who's left? Martin, which we don't know yet. Hamadou, who I cannot for the life of me figure out why the game won't give me credit for him. A couple more of the sea men. Alarcus and Alexi I need to still figure out. I can do my shoe trick again. Let's do that. There's another scene where people are sleeping, and I can go ahead and figure out what shoes they were wearing in the scene where Edward Spratt was choked to death. That will, yeah, that ought to help me identify one or two more people. Let's go for it. Go over here to Edward Spratt's body. Got him. Just click through it. Come on. Okay. So 40, these are the two Russian guys, 44 and 45, right? Let's check the manifest. 46 and 47. Alright. Where are they? 48 and 49. Okay, I already have those two figured out. Who's 36? Okay, I got him figured out. 45. Leonid. Looks like the game isn't gonna give it to me easy. I'll tell you that much. Do I have this guy figured out now already? No, he's an unknown soul. He is one of the seamen, though. And the reason is that he stayed down here to help load the cannons, and Wei ran up as a topman. So let's take a quick stock of all the seamen. Okay, so he's one of George, Alexander, or Alexander, or John. One of those three. I have some very, very serious doubts that this guy is from Sierra Leone. I believe that this guy is from Sierra Leone, but I don't really know about these guys. Xizhang. So this guy's a top man. Who's this guy? 4 memories. Perished in The Calling Part 1. Okay, so he's one of the people on the boat. Alright. 57 is empty, but just because I'm curious, that's Alexander Booth, who I don't think I've ever even seen in a single sketch or anything like that. I mean, well, he has to be one of these people. Let's just actually look and just take a quick scan of who I don't have identified in this drawing. Okay. James Wallace, all of these people have been identified. Philippe Dahl was taken to the lazaret. Which I assume we'll figure out what happened to him in the bargain. So these are the Peters brothers. It's these 4. Wait, okay. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out. And then we have this guy, who he died in the Calling. It may be worth my time to figure out, to go back to the Calling now and start to suss out some of those people. I think I have all the stewards figured out. I don't have Martin figured out. So let's go back to the Calling and get a couple more of those guys.